So I thought I'd make a quick video here just to show you something kind of interesting I picked up from eBay recently, and that's these things here. And these are Nintendo DS flash carts. And if you don't know what these are, they're basically for running your backup games and your homebrew on your Nintendo DS. So managed to get a whole load of these really cheap. They were listed as faulty memory cards on eBay, and I'm pretty sure the seller knew they weren't memory cards. I knew they weren't memory cards, but yeah, I got the whole lot here for, I think it was £8.50, around that kind of price. So really cheap, but I was kind of thinking, well, if I can get at least one or two of them working, then that's me made my money back right there. So yeah, basically just been going through all of these and sorting them into different groups. So I've got some up here which are not responding at all. I've got some here which are not loading the firmware, and then there's some that are looking like they're maybe corrupt or kind of showing up on screen but not doing anything else. So yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting that you get so many different types of these flash carts here. So you've got like a gold coloured one here, and you've got some official ones. I think the R4 was the original Nintendo DS flash cart, and then people started cloning them, and then people started making clones of clones, and yeah, it got really confusing. So I think this is an official one here. It's quite difficult to tell, but it's got a little sticker on the back, and the official ones don't have a bump in the middle, unlike these ones, which I don't know if you can make that out, but there's like a little raised section in the middle, and that's because there's I've got one here to show. Yeah, that's because there's a memory chip or a flash chip, whatever, behind the label there, which the official ones don't have. But yeah, tons and tons of different types here. There's another one, the TTDS and DSTT, whatever it's called. And we've got a black R4. I think that's another official one. Doesn't have the raised section on it. But yeah, just going through all of these one by one, and I have managed to get a few of them working again. So I've got a little pile over here. So far I've got, how many was it? 6 of them working, which is pretty good. So I've got 2 of these unofficial ones running again, and one of these, which is, again, I think this is an official one because it seems to work with the official firmware. It's a Wi-Fi R4. This apparently works with pretty much all the versions of DS, and I've got these really early official R4s here as well. Sorry about the lighting, it's kind of dark. Yeah, so I've got 3 of these running as well, and it was just basically a case of cleaning them up and finding the right firmware to put on these to get them to run. So the problem is there's so many different versions of these flash carts that, I mean, there's like the official ones, there's the clones, there's the clones of the clones, and it just gets really confusing to find the correct firmware that you need for them. But yeah, I think some of these probably just need to get the correct firmware, but it's a case of finding out what that is and trial and error. And the other cool thing was that one of these cards actually came with a little, I can pull this out with one hand here. Well, it's trapped in there, but one of them actually came with a little, let's get the focus, 4GB flash card, so, or SD card, so that's kind of cool. So for my £8.50 or whatever, I got 50 of these, and I've managed to get 6 of them working and little flash cards. So yeah, basically what you do is you put your games, whether you own them or not, you just fire them onto a memory card like that there, and then this is my DS here. I use an Ace card 2i, I think it is, so you can see I've got a copy of Metal Slug in there. Just click that, it'll load up, and I can, I'm just one-handed here, and I can play the game. So they're kind of handy for storing all your games in the one little memory card, and you take it with you everywhere instead of lugging something like this around. Or if you're just a pirate, you want to take all your games and not pay for them, you can do that as well. But yeah, I'll just turn this off and show you this one. So this is the one I use here. It's an Ace Card 2i, and this apparently works with everything like the 3DS as well. But yeah, just thought I'd do a quick video there and show you all these R4s. Kind of interesting to see how many different versions there are, and all the clones of the clones and all sorts. But not too sure what I'm going to do with these, because you can't really sell them. I think you're not allowed to sell things like this on eBay or whatever, so I might just end up bundling these off with any consoles I sell in the future. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.